Hello, welcome back. Last time I did some pretty cool guest levels. Then I came over here to Parade and kinda got stuck for a bit. I've had a little bit of time to think about this and come up with at least one action I can do that might be useful. So let's go ahead and just turn that bug into a skull right now. Right, so whole concept of this is these Miis will turn into Kiki. Kiki is move. Gonna push that is there so the flag is win, but also gonna push that Baba away so that I stop being me. And I have to do something with the bug or the skull or other transformations I can make to get you here first before you get there or something like that. I can go in here once, which would make these stop, and doesn't feel like there's much I can affect there. But what I thought about was that I can, with swap, I can do something like, wait, I can't? No, the skull just swaps. Isn't there? No, this isn't right. I thought there was some way with swap. Okay, so swap is just real hard to understand, sort of. I thought there was a way that I could cause text to overlap itself using swap. But no, that just has the skull overlapping the text. No, that's if I want to put text on top of Baba. Okay, well, my one insight was not an insight. Oh, and that doesn't even work. Right, so swap just means that... Okay, so since that didn't lead anywhere, then I'm right back where I was, so let's just not do that right now. Alright. So let's go here instead. Lunar Gallery. You can spell Baba a bunch of times with those letters there. Moon! T-H! Alright. Skull is defeat and melt. Moon is defeat. Sure is. Had to feel it for myself. I could make hot, I see. Baba is push. Really? Moon is push. Let's start with that. That's too early, so I have to, like... Can do that. Skull is melt. So let's make Baba is hot. Now I didn't have to, oh, okay, well, it'll have to be in this position. Why do I want to melt the skull? Wall is stop. Why would I want to melt the skull? It's probably something tricky I can do if I, like, extract that T or something. So let's start with this, since I observed that I can do it. Hey! Well, moon is not anything anymore. Alright. So... Baba is H-O-T. Right, so I can melt the skulls and get at the T. What good's that do me? So there's probably something I can spell with the T that I care about. Wall is stop. Hotmon. What else can you spell? Not. Ton, but that's not a word. I mean, it is, but not in this game. Not Baba is push. There we go. So then I can eliminate some walls. Then I have to deactivate that because then flag would do that. Okay, neat. That's why the T was important. Then again... Right, yeah, because it had to come out here and be at the beginning. That makes sense. Because I could still have written not, even with it at the bottom, but that would have been at the end. Couldn't write anything after that. Ba! Alright. Ba, ba is you. Okay, so now this 2 letters. Oh! Okay, this is just getting silly. Ba is float, ba is hot. But ba is not a thing. I could do this. Cool. Flag is win, box is float, box is flag, box is melt. Isn't that a problem? Box being float. So Baba needs to be float. That's all. Okay. Okay, and I see. So this stops me from crossing the words. Because, like, otherwise I could just do this, but no, this is phrased downward. I need to get one of these over here or something, or just, like, rephrase everything so that these can share. This is silly. I love it. I can do this and it's fine. It's just that I need to phrase the hot like this. Is that true? No, this feels wrong, because that still doesn't let me make floats. I can't really move this around very much, but it is interesting that I have access to it. I do need to make rock is Baba. And I can't make a different Baba is you here. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Here's how I do it. That's how I move that. Why will that help me? Because now I can rework this. Make a big mess out of it. No, that was fine, actually. No mess here. There we go. Now I have that vertical, which helps me because of what now? I think I want rock is ba, ba is you, right? Because I need this ba to share 2 other bas for hot and float. Okay? That's my plan then. So I guess I have to continue this shuffle. Oh, that's so hard. Yes, that's fine. The rest does itself. Well, no, but the rest is not hard to do, right? So now, this is trapped. No, wait. No, that's fine. I do this, because I don't need that anymore. So here we get the float, here we get the hot, and no, this is wrong. Huh? I'm thinking of something wrong here. So Baba has to be 3 things. You, float, and hot. You, float. That doesn't get me the hot. So I would need... Okay, I think what I actually want is for this to be up a little higher, like here? Here, let's move this stuff. It's in an uncomfortable spot. There. Sure, that's cool, but not what I need. Okay. So if I do this... No. If I do this... Maybe... No. That wall's in a bad place. Well, now wait. No, I can do what I need. Yeah, I can do what I need. This is fine. Like this. And then that. There we go. It looked for a moment like I couldn't, but I can. There we go. Float and hot and unfloat. I'm glad I put that there instead of where the hot was, but I could have disrupted it either way. Okay, neat. AB. Okay, there is an AB. So I think I know what to do with that. Belt is hot and shift. Where is it shift? Here, and not you. Okay, so this looks fragile. It's a little hard to mess with that stuff. There might be ways. Skull is defeat and melt. So I need, what, the belt to be pushed so that I can, like, do something. So I can get at the AB, and I can get at a belt. But what am I actually trying to do? Belt is not you. Am I trying to make Baba is hot? I can make Bab is hot. But that won't help. Why would... Well, no, belt is only hot because of how it started. Yeah, I think I need Baba is hot. Am I supposed to, like, use the shifting properties of the belt to do some magic here? What kind of magic would that be? Yeah, I can push these around and have some things happen, but... Baba. Nope. Baba. Nope. Oh, I think I get it. Kinda. Yeah, okay. Ideas are coming to me. Okay, I think I have an idea, and I'm not sure how I'm going to pull it off, though. I have to sacrifice one of these, but I can get the rest. I need to create a system such that I can push this in place of this and have that end up there, so I claim the A, but why do I even care about any of that? So that's because that would allow me to claim a B and an A. Put the B here, put the A here, then put the is hot here, and be able to phrase everything I need. Okay, so then this becomes a belt routing puzzle. I get 4 of them that I can push around. Once I make one move that disrupts this, the rest has to play itself out without my input, because I'll be dead for a moment. So... that means this has to replace this. Okay, that's reasonable. So let's... Oh... Is it? Maybe. So I would need... I want to do this on the bottom because it's a bit more spacious. So this does specifically have to go exactly here. I feel like I'm going to poke this in somewhere, move that B around, then the B needs... I can't move it left, I can't move it down. Well, I can move it left if it already moves down. But that won't happen. So if we're going to insert that in there... So picture I'm here, the AB is here, I go this way, you end up there. That does nothing to get this over here. Or this, either of the B's. No. Yes, either of the B's. Okay, so... No, okay, so that... I can do this. This is vaguely close to working. Oh, well, I would have to do this for one thing. Sure, that's one step. So I'll die when I do that. I can't give this enough of a run-up, though, for it to do what I need. Like, you'd have to be delayed by a bit. And I see I almost see how to do that. If I had another belt, I could do it. Because, like, if this A could push it out of the way, like, onto a belt here that went right... Ah, okay. I see how to do that. Do I... No, hang on. So if the belt went... If I could get all these belts, maybe I can somehow? How did they start? So if they can be momentarily not push, then from in here Baba can make them push. Which I can do, I think. And I think this will be fine? Not sure about it though. Oh dear, this is... No, this is not... Oh, this causes me problems. So yeah, Baba can go here. Wait. Actually, there's something much simpler than shuffling the rules like that. I can just do this once. So now that does that. Belt is hot, sure, whatever. I can come in here and collect this. Then belt can be pushed, then I can get the whole thing. That was all. Okay, yes. So I needed all 5 belts. Alright, I got this now. You're gonna go this way. You're gonna go this way. You others will form exactly the construct I needed down here. For a brief moment I was thinking of like getting the push into the mix so that I would so that I could have it like displace another thing, but that wasn't gonna work. This is wrong. This is right. Boy, I could see this being a real stumper if I didn't see the belt routing right away. Okay, so belt, stop being push. Now that machine right there should do everything I need it to when I poke it right here. There we go. Neat. Alright, so belt is push. Get that out of the way. Although really, just that's enough. Baba is hot. Cool. This is so cool. Alright. Take that, Skulls. Alright, one more and I can have this sub-area done. Sure. Q! Kiki near Kiki is float. Near? That's new. I'm a skull. Ice is Tella. And push. Kiki is Kiki, Baba is Baba. Ice is ice. Text is float, skull is you. Wall and Baba and Kiki is stop. Alright. So I just gotta get past these two dudes. Ice is Tella. Can't I just teleport them out of there? No. Why? Because they are stop. That's a good reason. Alright, so, is there any reason yes, there is a reason I can't Baba is Kiki. Because of that. So if they're float, I can just go under them or something? Let's see this. Also, yes, showing me that I can phrase is with individual letters. Alright, Baba's float, great. Because is phrased like this, well, I mean, I can steal one of these. So, wait. Am I missing something? Yeah, because I only have one float. Okay. So near. Near. I don't really get to play with the near here. Well, let's see, what can I do with this? Ice near Kiki is float. So let's observe. Oops. Let's observe when that starts floating. How near is near? This is not. This is not. This is. Okay. So just like one of the 8 surrounding tiles. Alright, cool. So that's how near works. Pretty sure I haven't encountered this keyword before. I think this is its first appearance. At least in the route I did. Anyway, right, so ice is Tella can be used to overlap words, I think. Not when they're floating, but if it's floating, whoa. Then it should be able to. Sure. No? Isn't there a way that lets me overlap stuff? No. Hold on, why did... Oh, because skull's not float, I see. Well, I can overlap myself with a word, but nah. Okay, so this is tricky then. Anyway, Kiki and Baba both need to be float. Oh, I think I might get it. Well, I get a concept, so I can use the near keyword to discriminate ice floatiness and make ice only float sometimes when it's near Kiki, I guess. Or make it only teleporty sometimes. Anyway, but let's figure out the end state and work backward. Both of these need to float. That's the only way they're going to get out of my way, to be above me. I can make either individual one of them float easily enough. There's one. What? I still can't move into you when you're floating. So, does that mean I could do this then? No, you're stop. Right, okay, so even when float, stop is still stop. Well, that doesn't help me. So I need them both to be push then, that's why this cavity exists. Okay, so I don't know why, I guess just because this was phrased at the start, this is pretty useless. Especially since there's only one Kiki. Okay. So they don't need to be float, they need to be push. But they need to be both push at the same time so that I can get them out of there. Alright? I don't get to retrieve this, or do I? Maybe I do. So if I retrieve that, I can't. Why? So since it's push, it still pushes text around even though text is floating. And if it's not push, then I can't put it under the text. I was going to stick that under that and teleport that word out of there, but that's not going to happen. Alright, so... there isn't an and. Does it mean anything that these are... I don't know if there's some super tricky word I could phrase. Ices. Skiki. Floaty. No, I can't prepend or append this to any of these words and make anything meaningful as far as I can see. This is just a single axis is, basically. Implying that would be important for some reason, like it's to prevent me doing something. Why do I have teleporty ice? This puzzle's weird. Alright, so a situation where these would both be push. If I had this overlap with that... I can't phrase Baba is push, Kiki is push because this wall is here. Can't move the walls, they're pretty immutable. And just have the one push. So why the near? Somehow, I feel like the near needs to be used on the ice. But why? If ice were float and push, I still couldn't put it over top of Kiki because Kiki is stop. So yeah, stop extends upward into the layer where things float. Push also kinda does, so hang on. Why do I care about float? It just prevents teleportation. That seems like the only real thing, but I have a float keyword here. Okay, I don't have a text keyword, so if the ice were floating... But still overlapping words doesn't help me unless I can overlap Baba and Kiki, which I can't. Ice is ice. But I mean, let's try this as an exercise, I guess. So let's do this. That ice is near Kiki. Well, but I don't need to do this, do I? Like, I can just say ice is float and tele and teleport that over there. Ah, no, I get it. So if I want to overlap text, then I need this not to teleport back. Alright. So I guess that's what this is for. I don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to overlap Kiki and push. It's not useful, but I'm going to do it. There, I did it. Okay, well that's cool, I guess. So that's how I overlap text. But why would I want to? Push needs to be a target of both of these. Baba's just there. Can move the push a little further out. Sure, that's cool. But there's still a wall here. Like, if there weren't a wall there, well then, you know, this puzzle wouldn't even be a puzzle. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't push under. Why would I want something to overlap? Like, these both have to be pushed. That's the end state. That's the only thing that's useful here, right? As far as I can see, because even if they float, they still stop me. Yeah, so stop extends both up from non-floating objects onto the floating layer and down from floating objects onto the non-floating layer to still stop them. Because yeah, Kiki is float, can't go under. Okay. So... yeah, okay, so I've learned some concepts, but I still just don't have an end state. Like, this has the same problem as Parade. I just don't see what I'm trying to do. I can do stuff, but it's purposeless. Baba is push, Kiki is push. Can't phrase Kiki is push, can't phrase Kiki is push this way. Can only phrase Baba is push this way. They both have to be simultaneously. The only reason I have to care about float here that I can see is for teleporter discrimination. But if ice is push and Kiki is float, it's not like I can push this under him or anything. I'm pressing down and nothing's happening. Yeah, okay, so there's something more to this. Okay, well, I'm just not seeing an end state here. Like, even thinking with overlapping text. I don't have an and, I can't create an and out of those two letters. And I just don't see anything useful other than both of these guys being push, and that's explicitly prevented against. And I can't, like, overlap Kiki and is and put them here, because that just phrases both Kiki push and is push, and neither of those is a thing. And I can't retrieve this text, right? As far as I can see, it's just stuck in that corner. Alright, well, I understood this a little bit. By the way, don't give me any hints about this. I'm gonna repeat that every time I leave a puzzle without having done it, because otherwise it tends to happen. Okay, well, that was fun. I'll see you next time to either continue here if I have a new insight, or continue here if I have a new insight, or maybe go somewhere else.